Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Soul Expansion Experience. I am your host, Jessica Galante, and today I'm so excited to talk to you about communicating with your higher self. Oh my goodness. So this is such a profound experience because you know that you have a higher self and that your higher self is trying to communicate with you, is actively trying to communicate with you. And you may need to learn how to receive the communication, right? And so that's what today's episode is all about, are ways for you to tune in and open your receiving channels so that you can tune into your soul vision. You can receive information from your highest self, because that is really who comes forward to help you as you expand in your soul presence on the earth, as you deepen into your awakening journey. It's your highest version of yourself is who you are becoming along your journey. And so the really beautiful part is that you have an opportunity to communicate with your higher self every step along the way. And know that your higher self is you, and you are your higher self. The beautiful part about your journey is that you are connecting with your higher self. And this kind of goes against all space and time. You kind of have to dismiss the space and time linear mind right now, because your higher self is you in a point in time, and you are your higher self in this moment right now. So it's going to stretch you just a little bit, but it's a good stretch, because as you stretch, you expand, and as you expand, you reach more heightened states of awareness, and you're able to ground more deeply into the earth. So if you are aware of your higher self, amazing. If you're not, that's absolutely okay. So tuning into your higher self, this beautiful version of yourself, everything you've ever wanted to be, your soul desires, all of your dreams and your visions, all of your best and most beautiful qualities that exist within you right now in this moment are your higher self. And you have a chance and an opportunity to communicate with your higher self. So if you think of your higher self as like your spirit guide, and it's this beautiful being that comes to you, and you're able to receive information back and forth, sort of your energetic best friend, this version of you that is along your journey with you. You may not be able to see it, but you'll be able to feel, sense, receive, and just know that all the information you're receiving is so beautiful. So there's a few steps to begin to tune into your higher self. And the first, I want to invite you to tune in for a moment and go on a journey and really vision for yourself, how does your life feel in your highest self? If you are your most ultimate dream of a life person, you're healed, you're awakened, you're embodied, you are in your prime, you are resonating. How does your life feel? And so just take a step back for a moment and just tune into this feeling. How does your life feel? What are you wearing? What kind of food do you eat? What kind of car are you driving? What kind of people are you speaking to? What kind of work are you creating? How are you contributing your light into the earth? In what way are you sharing your gifts and talents with others? And how is your home life? How is your internal field? And how are you showing up for yourself? And breathing as you are on this journey here. Just breathing. Take a look at your feet. What kind of shoes are you wearing? What kind of clothes are you wearing? And just observe and breathe. And taking a deep inhale. And know that you can come back to the space at any time. And so just receive the images or the sounds or the pictures or the symbols. Just imprint them in your cells and receive this information from your higher self. And that's a form of communication. And so one of the ways to begin to deepen into this visioning process is to write what you have observed down in a journal and to really be specific about who you want to be moving forward in your life. And so that is a beautiful way to begin to open up communication, is through meditational visioning. And we'll move forward to another step, which is, what is your relationship with a higher connection? So, another journaling prompt for you. What is your relationship with your higher connection? Tuning into this, I'm going to use several words for this episode, and I understand that some may have a more energetic charge than others, and so but a higher connection is spirit, is source, is the universe, is God, is Jesus, is the oneness, is the planets. A higher connection is the stars, the earth, the trees, the water, the elements. The higher connection is energy, is Buddha, are all these beautiful beings that have come before us and are present in what we call religion, are present in different cultures, in different beliefs, and different mindsets. So what is your specific relationship with a higher connection? And you get to choose what that higher connection is for you. If your higher connection is the moon, how are you connecting with the moon? Are you looking at the moon? Are you breathing in the moonlight into your body? Are you spending time outside under the moons? Are you living your life aligned by the cycles of the moon? Are you doing moon magic? So this is just an example for you to learn what a higher connection is. And you get to choose what that is for you, and the energetic charge in all this is the religion piece. You're born inheriting one religion, one set of beliefs, one principle, one higher connection. And the beautiful part as you grow and you heal and you awaken and you evolve is that you begin to remember that you have a free will choice to choose to believe or to connect in a way that you want to, that resonates most deeply with your soul. And the beautiful part is that each one of us on this earth has a different form of connection. And so, what is your relationship with a higher connection? And tune into yourself for a moment and really feel what that means for you. That's a beautiful way to open up connection with your highest self, because that is how you begin to expand your energetic field, and you begin to connect with energy to help you reach a higher version of yourself. See, this is all interconnected. And so the third way is all about your receptivity. Are you able to receive fully within your heart? And so tune to your heart for a moment. And again, this is a feeling episode here. Feel in your heart and just observe. What do you feel inside your heart? Do you feel numb? Do you feel cold? Do you feel sharp? Do you feel soft? Do you feel happy? Do you have a song playing? Do you feel open or closed? Do you feel connected or slightly off? center. Just tune for a moment, and you may have other ways of perceiving your heart space as well. And remember, this is all information for you. So in order to receive information from your higher self and from the energy, you receive it within your heart. Your heart is your biggest organ. It is your way of receiving energy. You live and receive everything in your heart. You speak from your heart. You lead with your heart. You are your heart. And one of the aspects on our healing journey is that our hearts have been so closed off for so long, for thousands of years. And we're just now remembering what it means to turn our heart light on, to open up our space, to begin to connect with others and figure out what that means. So tuning to your receptivity and just being curious about how you're able to receive your information. And if you're not able to receive it in your heart, what other areas of your body are you able to receive? Are you receiving in your mind? Are you receiving with your eyes? Where are you receiving with your ears? Just tune to where you're receiving and ask yourself, remember, ask your emotions, ask your heart, how can your heart help you learn how to receive? Ask your higher connection. How can spirit, source, universe, the oneness, how can they help you receive in your heart? And this is just a communication journey. And there's another way here is connection, right? What does connection mean to you? I've spoken about connection with the energy, spoken about connection with the earth, with the stars, with the moon, with the sun, with the cycles of the earth, with the wheel of the year. I've spoken about this type of connection. But what does connection mean to you? There's connection with other people in your life. There's connection with plants, with pets, with your work, with your sacred vocations, with your authentic soul expression, with your family, with your children, with your life. What does connection mean to you? And how are you open to receiving connection within your heart? And how are you able to facilitate this connection within your heart to open up and create a trusting relationship with a higher connection, we'll say spirit, so that you can begin to feel and envision what your life would be like as your higher self? This is a beautiful, beautiful journey here that is all connected. And this is an exploratory episode for you to really deepen into what communication means for you and to really begin to learn how to read your own energy field and to be able to trust the information that you're receiving as your truth. And you have one of the most beautiful truth detectors living inside of your body, which is your heart. And so you can always tune into your heart, and if you have a resonance, if you have a feeling, if you just say, I know this is true, that's your truth. And own it and write it down and celebrate it. So these are some ways that you can learn how to communicate with your higher self and also learn how to bring this into your own life. Learn about yourself. Learn about your receptivity. Understand what connection means for you. And heal a relationship that was incorrectly projected onto you in your life. And as you heal this relationship with a higher connection, choosing for yourself what you wish to believe in, align with, connect with, is one of the most profound, empowering acts of self-love that you can do for yourself. And I'm in your corner. I'm in your corner, holding your hand, jumping up and down and celebrating. Because that moment your heart light goes on is the moment your entire life changes. And that, my friend, is the pinnacle point of your awakening journey. That moment that everything turns on, that moment that your entire system lights up. Because that is that moment that you choose for yourself. And that choice is something that you worked to remember in this life. Oh, so good. So good. So, sending you so much love on your exploratory journey. As always, drop a comment, leave a review. Let me know what you think. I'd love to connect with you on this a little bit deeper. And I hope that you have such a beautiful process. I'm going to drop some beautiful things in the show notes for you. So take a look at those links, a free soul habit checklist for you to begin to cultivate your connection with your soul and learn how to create a sacred space. And I'm also going to drop a beautiful link for a 2-day magical workshop called Alignment that you can also deepen into this beautiful communication process as well. So take a look at those, and from my heart to yours, until next time, I am just sending you so much love. Namaste.